While the man was taking his medicine, his cellmate helped him deceive the prison guard. He spat out the pills, then sat in a hidden spot and took out the antibiotics he had stolen earlier. He tied the antibiotics with fishing line and fastened the other end to his tooth. The man swallowed the antibiotics, thus hiding them in his esophagus. Subsequently, he removed the top of a lighter and stuffed the flint inside into his nail crevice. Finally, he wrapped a shoelace around his wrist, pressed his thumb against the edge of the table, and with a hard stomp of his foot, dislocated his thumb. It was excruciatingly painful, but he endured it. This was his only chance to survive. He was escorted to the hospital for surgery. Considering the man's hands were handcuffed, the doctors found it inconvenient for the operation. While the doctors were discussing how to proceed, the man bit through the antibiotics in his mouth. The doctors decided to unlock his handcuffs, but to secure him to the hospital bed instead. The doctors injected an anesthetic, but because the man had taken antibiotics, the anesthesia failed to take effect. Just as the doctors prepared to administer another dose, the man suddenly opened his eyes and kicked over a doctor. He used the flint to ignite the nearby ethanol and sprayed flames at the doctors. By the time the sheriff arrived, the man had already escaped. He grabbed a defibrillator, leaped into the tunnel leading to the laundry room, and fell into the laundry area. The man quickly changed into a doctor's white coat to disguise himself, but the ankle shackles were a major problem. He hijacked a doctor, forcing them to cut off the shackles. He even removed the bullet from his own leg. The man pressed a knife to a nurse's neck, and the nurse led him to the room storing acetylene tanks. Taking advantage of his distraction, the nurse knocked the man down with an acetylene tank and managed to escape. Carrying an acetylene tank, the man went to the machine room and sprayed acetylene all over the floor. Just then, the sheriff arrived and urged the man to surrender. Instead, the man quickly ignited the acetylene, causing a massive explosion in the machine room. Seizing the opportunity, he quickly wrapped a white coat around a spike and used it to climb over the fence. During his escape, he encountered the sheriff, shot down a police officer, and the sheriff temporarily abandoned the pursuit to save the officer. The man managed to flee. He took an elevator to the hospital's basement, moved a storage cabinet, smashed through the wall with an axe, and crawled through the hole into the sewer. The man had opened a manhole cover and escaped to the outside.